Good morning, guys. How we doing? All right. So, today is Tuesday, which means it's trailer day, trailer Tuesday, as we like to call it. So, what are we doing? Well, seeing as we got some water going through here, and we don't have hot water yet, but that's okay. All good time. And seeing as we haven't really solved the door dilemma, so we're still working on that. But what we're going to do is we're going to show you how we clean out um, the old caulk from underneath the windows. We're going to start with the windows and how we put on new caulk. So stay tuned and we will show you exactly how to do just that. Alright guys, sorry about that. Almost had a quick scare, could not find the caulk for the caulking gun, and I was like, no, I bought 2 tubes. They were like almost 40 bucks. Stuff is high quality stuff, high grade stuff, so I really wanted to make sure I didn't have to buy it again. So, let's take a look at the kind of caulk that we're going to use, and let's just talk about that real briefly so we have a good understanding of what to look for. Alright, so let's talk about the things you're going to need to do for, you're going to need for the job. So I'm going to turn the phone around so you guys can see. So I have a variety of different tools, which I got all of these at the hardware store that's nearby called Brain. Pretty cool place. I don't know if you guys have that where you are, but it's a hardware store that has like anything and everything that's used and new. It's pretty cool. It's like people bring stuff, they give it to them, donate it to them, and then they sell it. So they have all kinds of stuff. Everything from nails, power drills, paint, to like even furniture. It's kind of interesting. Anyways, so here's some of the things that I'm going to be using in order to clear out the old caulk. Now, when I was watching the videos, sorry for the voice break, they had recommended a plastic kind of like fork scalpel, so it's kind of like that. But I have 4 different tools I'm going to try out, and I'm going to see which one does the best job of clearing out the old caulk without ruining the trailer. And then, as you can see, the stuff that I was talking about, this was actually recommended. I was watching some YouTube videos, and this was something that was recommended, which is the 3M Marine Adhesive Sealant 5200. And you're looking for high strength, you're looking for something more permanent, and you're looking for what else did the guy say? I think you're looking for something like medium to high strength. So I have 2 tubes there, which I'm going to be dipping into. And then I have the caulk gun, which was lent to me by a friend in the area. So, those are our tools, and we're going to get started to try to clear out some old caulk and show you how we do. Stay tuned. So first things first, normally you want to do this with multiple people, especially if you have to hide in common places. We're just going to be extra careful, and hopefully I don't crack my skull. Sit back and enjoy, and let's see what happens. Just kidding. But yes, normally 2 people. So what we're going to do, as you can see, there's old caulk. All this right here. So this is all the stuff that we're going to try to clear out, and we're going to redo and put some new stuff on there. So, I think the reason we're starting with the windows is because, especially with the bedroom windows, is because we don't want any water in the bedroom. Right? Right. So, I'm going to start here. I'm going to start off with the scythe, the short scythe, and we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna work it and let you know, get you up to speed there. Alright, that's better. So, update. This does get the old caulk out really, really well. But you want to be careful because tools like this are sharp, even when they're not sharp. So they leave a little bit of a mark, kind of like the epitome of if someone keys your car. Hopefully that hasn't happened to any of you, but if it has, you kind of know what I'm talking about. So we're going to switch and we're going to try a different tool to kind of show you what I'm talking about. Is I will climb up there and show you how it does get it off really, really well, but you're left with some scratchy marks. So we want to avoid that as much as possible. So we're going to try some of the more plasticky tools and see what happens. Stay tuned. Okay, so the great thing about working alone is it makes you think. Not that working alone is the best option and things like this, but it makes you think. It makes you, really think about safety and, efficiency. So, since I'm here on my own solo right now, I decided that instead of trying to put the ladder down, because it's a very uneven surface, and trying to do all this, and hopefully I don't fall off the ladder, I just decided to MacGyver it, and this is what I came up with. So, if you have a car or truck, that is also an option. So we're gonna get up there, see what happens, let you know how it goes. Alright, here we are. I'm gonna try and see what happens using each one of these plastic tools. This actually works really great. Kind of a weird angle to watch me from down there, huh? Yeah, so this is definitely doing the job. And I don't even need to scratch or anything. And not only is it doing the job, but it's not putting any actual dents into the trailer, which is great. Definitely what you want. So, also realizing that since I am taking off the old caulk, I'm definitely gonna have to apply the new caulk, especially out here in the Pacific Northwest, where we get lots of rain. Yeah, okay, so literally what I'm doing is I'm literally just going right across. I'm not going straight on, and it's coming right up, which is good and bad. Bad because it means that caulk's not going to hold the rain away if it starts raining. And good because I can remove it and put new ones, so I don't have that problem anymore. Okay, so you guys probably want to get a closer look to see what it actually looks like. Let's take a look. So as you can see, I cleared off a bunch of it. It's completely gone now. The reason you might be asking, why are we doing this around the windows? Well, you want to do it anywhere where there's windows, obviously, because you don't want water coming in through the window. It's called weatherization, folks. But you also want to do it in other spots that, like eventually we're going to have to do all of this. Just make sure the rain doesn't get in. Oh yeah, and there's our roof. And there's the mountains. A pretty cool view over here. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to keep working on this. I'll give you guys an update shortly. And yeah, maybe we can do some table time after. Alright, quick update. So, around the window, there was a window seal, this rubber piece here, that goes right into here. and it was sticking out. So I took it out. I'm gonna put it back on, but it was dirty. So I'm just literally taking my fingers and just rubbing through the whole of the inside there. I'm just gonna clean it off, and when I put it back on, it'll be nice and clean, and there won't be any dirt or fuzz. That way, if something gets wet, it's not going into the trailer. All right, another update to come. All right, guys, quick note about the caulk. If you never use caulk, like myself, it could be a process. You might even cut your finger. It's all part of it. So, tools for caulking. So for this specific caulk, literally all you have to do is just pop the cap. Pop the cap and it's... Oh, sorry, I screwed it in, right? What you do is you don't even have to take off this plastic piece. What you do is you're just gonna pop the cap, as you can see I have done. Okay, and then this plastic piece literally just screws in. You don't have to take it off. It just literally screws in. Kind of hard to do this one-handed, but it just screws in like this. Now, you're probably wondering why you don't just take it off. Well, the thing is, there's a reason this plastic piece is here, and that is so you don't have to cut it off and then just get a big stream of caulk, because there's already a hole right there. They already do the work for you. So, I'm just going to screw this in. I'm going to show you how it works. You put the caulk, sorry about all the dribble, in the caulk gun, right? You're going to have this metal lever. What's the metal lever for, you might ask? Well, the metal lever is there to tighten it. What you're going to do is you're just going to tighten it, just like this. Tighten it. It's a lot easier. I'm just going to have to set the phone down, guys, and then I'll show you afterwards. Alright, so now we're just going to take this caulk gun and caulks away. Let's go up to the car and see what we can do. So, like I said, just going to screw this in as tight as you can. Then, slowly, just going to make your caulk. Maybe not. That means it needs to be tightened down. Tighten it. Supposedly, this is how you tighten it. And then you just run a line of caulk. It's not going to be the cleanest job, it's going to be messy, guys. You should expect it to be messy. Can you tell I'm a newbie? Definitely don't know. Alright, I'm going to take a pause here. I'm just going to clean some of it up for you. Okay, so what have we learned? We only literally did just the top part. You see how long that took. We learned we need lots of help. We learned that the more people we have doing this, the better. We also learned that it's really important to get the entire seal, and you want to make sure you don't have any holes. Because any little hole that you have, water can get into. So, this has been Caulking with Downsize Minimalist. and I will join you at table time after I show you this. You can see the white seal just sits right in there. Eventually it's going to expand, and that whole thing will be sealed. Take care. Love ya. See you on the next tune.